Been a good old time, bro. Yeah, man. I'm uh, I'm very blessed right now, man. I'm very blessed. Stay prayed up right now, man. You know what I mean? I gotta stay prayed up right now. So that's what I'm on, man. So I sold the Jeep. As I was talking about in my last video. So you know, I was uh, I was like, man, what am I gonna do for this? You know, trying to figure out what my next move was. After selling the Jeep, I was like, man, I gotta, you know what I mean? I was like, man. So here's the thing about this part of the challenge, this car flipping challenge, is that after I just sold that Jeep, which is the first vehicle, I was like, man, you know, I don't want to spend everything I just made on the Jeep towards getting another vehicle to flip. I was like, man, I want to spend maybe just slightly over what I had into the Jeep. So I went ahead and did that and got a vehicle for 800 bucks. I really, really lucked out. I messaged them right after it was posted on Marketplace, and so I ended up getting it. It just needed a battery. The battery was shot in it, so put a brand new battery in it. Man, she run good. She run good. So, and it's a flex fuel, so I ain't got to worry about the ethanol and the gas crisis, the whole thing. You know, I ain't gotta. So yeah, that'll be a strong selling point too. So, anyways, I can take y'all out there to see it and everything, but I was just waiting. I just now started this live stream, so I'm just kind of waiting for some people to get up in here, man. And you can check out my new purchase for this car flipping challenge. And so this is vehicle two. My first part of the series was, getting the vehicle. My second part was after I sold it. This third part is now I found my new purchase. And not only that, this is, hold on one time. So to me, anyways, to me, when flipping a vehicle, and to get into this flipping vehicles, man, when you buy your next vehicle, you don't want to spend all the money that you just made off your first one. You know what I mean? So right now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1,300 left. All hundreds, you know what I'm saying? So right now I got 1,300 left and another vehicle. I started with $500. This this uh this this series started with $500. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to help, man, maybe other people figure out a way to make ends meet. Because, times is tough. And there's really not enough mechanics out in the world, man. A lot of good vehicles go to waste. A lot of good vehicles, man, go to waste because there just ain't enough of us to work on them and to be able to buy them and fix them up. And you know what I mean? There are people that do it, tons, but not enough still. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we want to save all these old cars and stuff, man. They're good. They're good, man. They don't build them like that anymore, man. They just don't. They just don't. Anything newer than that 2004 Ford Explorer that I just bought, you don't really want anything too newer than that. You know what I mean? That's about towards the newest that I want to mess with, man. Because not only that, for the most part, the resale value on something like what I'm working with right now is just as good as a lot of newer, like say 2011 vehicles. A lot of like 2011 vehicles, if you look up the resale value on them, man, they're only like $3,500. So if you can have a late 90s, a 90s or early 2000s that's worth the same. You know what I'm saying? So if these new cars were all that great, the resale value would be a lot higher than cars that are 10 years older than them. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? I seen it was like a 2011 Ford Expedition. They want like just over $4,000 for it. This is 2004 that I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to get about 35 for. So that's what I'm looking at right now, is selling that Explorer for like 35. I have it listed right now at 35 with a brand new battery in it, new oil change. I'm going to change out the spark plugs probably today, and I'm going to paint the wheels on it today because it's got the steel wheels, which are good for off-road. Steel wheels are, I prefer them on a lot of vehicles, man, especially something that you want to maybe take off-road, because they'll take a whole lot more of a beating than your little alloy wheels and whatnot, Well, you hit a rock wrong or even a pothole wrong, and you can crack your wheel. I've been a tire technician for many years, so I've seen all kinds of stuff. But yeah, man, them good old steel wheels, man, you just sand them down and paint them. I mean, we ain't trying to win a beauty contest, but we are trying to remain durable. So, yeah, y'all want to see? Yes, Jesus is Jesus is good. I'll put it that way, man. Fake money, nigga, get the fuck out of here with your fake money bullshit. This came straight from the bank. Straight from the bank. I was there. These people went straight into the bank and came back out with the money. So, you know what I'm saying, man? Y'all little haters, bro. Don't know shit, dog. Fake money. Fake money my ass, nigga. You see that nice blue line right there? That is hella not fake, fool. That is hella not fake. And I know it, so I ain't even got a trip. I seen it come straight from the bank, homie. So, you know what I'm saying? So get up out of here with that little fake money bullshit. And in fact, man, I ain't even like your negativity up on bitch here, man. I'm gonna go ahead and just delete that shit, man, because I don't need no false fucking advertisement up on here, man. Ain't no, ain't no fake. I don't deal with fake. Period. Period. I'm one of them old school cats, man. You know what I'm saying? Where I don't deal with that, bro. I don't deal with that, man. I got old school morals and everything, and I don't deal with that. So, yeah. Anyways, no fake money at all. Period. I won't deal with that. Period. End of discussion. So, you feel me? But yeah, man, come check out this new whip, man. Just go check this thing out, man. She run good. Oh, she run good. And yeah, I still got 1,300 plus 500 in my Cash App. This motherfucking, I still got $1,800, man. You know what I mean? I still got $1,800, and I just need to replace that tail light, which is only like 40 bucks. But boy, look at this thing, yo. I'm gonna paint the wheels like I was saying. And I gotta do a little, a little tiny cosmetic freaking whatever, dude. It's a $3,500 car, not no 7,000 or 10,000, or, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a little dirty because I went to the beach, went and played in the mud, I went and played in the sand. You know what I mean? It's a solid whip though, man. Check this out. I haven't even detailed it yet. That's gonna be, it's still cold out, it's still morning. I ain't in there yet, but it's not bad, Joe. It would help if I maybe unlocked it. Look nice, clean, no rust. Right there's where you would see a lot of rust right through here. There ain't none of that. Got a little sand in it, but no big deal. But yeah, man, this is what we're working with in here, man. Still got my tools. Gotta have your tools, your drain pan, all that good stuff. My box fell over because I'm crazy driver. But yeah, man. This is what we on, man. I'm trying to pay off my land. I got just under $5,000 left to pay on my land. 2.39 acres of land, man. So that's what I'm on right now, man. I am trying to get that land paid off and continue to flip vehicles and get my dealer's license. So that's really what I'm working with. Because I'm actually going to try to get my dealer's license and everything and keep doing this. Yeah, 3,500, man. Only got 172,000 miles. It's got flex fuel. So you ain't got to worry about the ethanol thing going on, man. That thing got flex fuel. So, feel me? 3,500 for smooth four-wheel drive. Everything works. Brand new battery I just put in. AC even works. Wait till I paint up the wheels and try to maybe sand just that little spot on the hood, bro. Just that little. Bro, we're looking for running, driving, working vehicles. You know what I mean? We ain't on no little hiccup in the paint, bro. Ain't nobody worried about that. We ain't got time for that. You know what I mean? And for the people who's worried about that, and bro, this conversation may not be for them. You know what I'm saying? These people that drive these new trucks and oh my God, they have a heart attack if they get a scratch on it. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry now because my truck got scratched, guys. Get out of here with all that. You know what I'm saying? Bro, man, I can't stand people like that, to be honest, to be 100%, man. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my God, get over it, bro. You have a truck and you're treating it like a car, like a show car at that. I'm talking about folks that have trucks, little pavement princess type of people, man. Like, bro, why do you even drive a truck? Go get a freaking Prius, you stupid little. I'm not gonna be hateful, man. I ain't being hateful. I'm just stating, man. Like, dang, bro. I just ain't that way, man. One little scratch, bro. Bro, go put more on it. My man. That's why I'm a Ford guy. I like our stout, reliable. Man, pulling stumps out the ground, hard working, man. My great grandpa had an old Ford truck, man. And man, he would take it out into the woods and cut down a bunch of wood and stack it up in there, and he would sell wood, quarts of wood. And, man, just the most durable. Didn't care about some dents and some scratches and some... Bro, that's what trucks are made for. Anybody who disagrees, man, we ain't in the same planet. trucks are made to be trucks. That's my take on it, man. I don't even like no show class trucks or none of that stuff, man, because it's like, okay, cool, it looks pretty, but is it practical to actually go out and use? Or is it just going to sit there and look pretty? I don't want something that's going to just sit there and look pretty. I want something that I can go use and abuse. And then change the oil, change the fluids, do the tune-up, and keep abusing the son of a bitch. Because that's what it's made for. So, you know what I mean, man? Anyways, y'all, what's good? What's good? Yeah, you know. Thoughts on, I don't know, bro, about your Scottish independence, honestly. No idea. Yeah. I don't get politically tied up in this world too much. You know, too much. I don't really. It's all a big puppet show and everything, man. We all freedom within, man. We got to find that freedom within. Because, you know, freedom on this planet so far, you know, isn't really too much of a physical state of being or whatever. It's more of a mental state of being, man, you know. So I'm as free as a bird, man, out there flying around doing whatever he wants. That's me. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. Bro, I would be bored out of my mind, not liking life, if I was, for say, if I had a mansion and I was just stuck there, basically, you know, like, that ain't for me, man. I'd rather have a little tiny home with a nice big shop to work on all my stuff and paint it up and, you know, do my exhaust and sound systems and all that stuff, man. That's why I'm trying to pay off this land. As soon as I get this land paid off, which is what I'm doing with this flip series, but I'm not only going to do that, I'm going to make sure that I not only have enough to pay off my land, but enough to keep flipping vehicles after I pay the land off. You know what I mean? Like, at the same time, I'm not going to take no breaks. I'm going to not pay. I'm just going to keep making my payments until I have enough to pay it off and keep flipping cars at the same time. So, and then right about there is when I will get my, after I make that sale, I'm going to work on getting my dealer's license or figure that out. That's what I looked into it a little bit last night, and, you know, it's like, I don't remember. I think it's like around like $3,000 or something to get that, which is obtainable, totally obtainable. You know what I mean? I've already paid $10,000 on my land. I only owe 5 left, and I'm trying to slay that out within the next month. Realistically, within the next month or two, I want to have that paid off and still be flipping. And like I said, then I'm gonna work on getting that license, because I want to do that. I want to keep doing this, man. I love working on cars. I'm good at it. You know, that last one I sold pretty quick. You know what I mean? I had and it didn't even look the best. Hey, you know, if I can make it look better, you know, I will. But, you know, I mean, certain things like that, I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm more focused on reliability and durability. I want to be able to, you know, I sold my Jeep with taking the person who wanted to buy the Jeep out to the beach and rodding on it and out playing in the sand with the person who wanted to buy it. Because I'm like, check it out. If you want to buy a Jeep, you got to off-road the thing. If you're going to buy this Jeep, I need you to see what this thing can do. I want you to use it. You know what I mean? That's just the type of person I am. So we went and hit up the beach in the Jeep that I sold. And man, I'm all like, I installed a glass pack muffler on it, so it sounded good. And they loved the sound of it. We're out there ripping around in 2-wheel drive on the beach, man. And I even put it in 4-wheel just to show them it worked real good. And yeah, sold. They're like, I want this. I want this. It sold. So yeah, you know what I mean. You can be honest with people and still do what you're trying to do. Period. You ain't gotta lie and man. And to me personally, I'd rather have a vehicle that I know can withstand some than than some vehicle that's been babied by some old folk that barely never drives it above 2,000 RPM. Bro, those vehicles are the ones that are gonna break the fuck down, bro. Because they've been babied too much, man. It's actually not as good for a vehicle as you may try to think that it is. It's really not. You need to at least occasionally use that tachometer that you pay for. You know, it has a red line for a reason. So, just throwing little tips out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying rod it every single second, but I am saying at least at the minimum, occasionally get on the thing, man. That's good for the transmission. That's good for the engine and the exhaust, everything. So, man, I gotta peep people some real game up on the car scene, man. Because I've been wrenching on them since I was 14 years old. I bought my first car when I was 14 years old. I'm 32 now, so you know what I mean. I've had more cars than I can count. I like to buy, sell. I like to, life has gotten in the way. I've lost a bunch, freaking ups and downs and whatever, man. It's all good. You know what I mean? Cause really I'm not like, material things like that are just material things, man. They ain't, you know what I mean? They're not really much more than that to me. Like, I'm not like, yeah. I'm just, I'm more focused on being free and staying tapped into the love and light of our infinite creator. Stay tapped into finding the infinite creator within myself. And, this Christ consciousness, Jesus, Yeshua, Yahweh. Man, I owe everything to that because if I didn't have that, man, I'd be living up in here in a fake world. And like I got done saying a little bit ago, I ain't on no fake. Period. Period. No matter what it's about. So, yeah, man, I'm focused on the things that really matter. That's why yeah, I was working a little gig for a while. I had a little job for a little while. I already knew it was just a little temporary little thing. Nothing's permanent when you're a starseed. So it is what it is, man. And I'm glad that it ended when it did. It was like good timing. It was really good timing because now I can just focus on vehicles. And I think I'm actually gonna fix up this motor home here too. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do a little cosmetics on it because lots of people have been interested in it, messaging me on it, but they can't. Man, I'm like, bro, I'm offering it at a good price for a running, driving, daily motorhome. Thing runs every day. You know what I mean? So it's reliable. $3,500. Needs some cosmetics. People are so ah, they're like, oh, it's not perfect. Bro, it's a $3,500 motor home. Like, you can put three, four, $500 more dollars into it. Okay, now you've spent $4,000 and have a $7,000 motor home. You feel me? That's why I have it listed for 3,500 right now. Running and driving right now. Drive wherever you need to go. And tow whatever you need to tow. It's got the Ford 460. It's got that iron. You know what I'm saying? Man, this is the tough, man. 1990. Tough build, man. So it's like I know what it's worth, man. It's got a metal roof. Like, yeah, it needs some cosmetics, bro. I'm not tripping on no cosmetics. I don't, bro. I'm trying to pay off my land. I got things going on. You know what I mean? I ain't got time to be all caught up in. I'm not saying that I don't like to do stuff like that, but to me, there's like there's a time for that. You know, sometimes, yeah, cool, make it look pretty. But other times, like, bro, what if? So, from a selling standpoint on this, what if you don't like the colors that if I paint the walls and maybe even the ceiling and stuff, like, what if you don't like it? What if you don't like a futon or something that I put in over there? Like, you know what I mean? Like, to me, it's like, man, if you're gonna be buying a motor home, like, if you can customize it how you want. That's the beautiful thing about these old reliable rigs, man, is you can customize the interior how you want. You know what I mean? It's not that bad. It's not half bad. I mean, it's a freaking 30 wait, what? 36-year-old, is that right? Yeah. 36-year-old motorhome, man, that runs and drives every day without skipping a beat. So, you know what I mean? To me, bro, that's an easy $3,500. Screw what it looks like, bro. It's just, if you put a little bit of money into it, it's a $7,000 motorhome. So, you know what I mean, man? So, anyways, I got this for sale, and I got that Explorer for sale. 3,500 each. They're both listed at 35 right now. So, yeah, and I still got like 18 hundo to play with. Blessed, bro. Blessed, man. Like, yes, keep the blessings coming, my friend. Like, so I've been through some hard times lately, man. I've been through some hard times, and I just kept praying for the right blessings to come my way. Just the right ones, not what's not made for me. I don't want, but with the right blessings, man. Because not only that, like, I enjoy doing this. It ain't even about, I'm trying to pay off my land, yeah. But outside of that, I love working on vehicles. I love getting a vehicle that has any sort of problem and fixing it up, fixing the immediate problems, you know. So it's good, you know. To me, that's what matters, is selling somebody something that's good, something that's, like I say, reliable and durable. And so that's why also, when you're fixing something up, And, some people are scared, but I want to beat up on it a little bit. I want to make sure it can hold some high RPMs while driving. You know what I mean? Because to make sure the transmission is good to go, to make sure, you know what I'm saying? Because you can find a replacement transmission at a junkyard for like a couple hundred whatever dollars. You know what I mean? So it's like, if that's what it takes to have a reliable vehicle, I'd rather it break now. So, yeah, man. I'm just, excited for how things are going right now. And, yeah, you just gotta keep in contact with our creator. Like, man, Infinite Creator, I really, really appreciate what you're doing right now. I appreciate the balance of what's going on right now. You gotta stay humble. You gotta stay grateful. Even when you're struggling, man. Even when it's a struggle. Sorry, I'm just trying to get a. I ain't even smoked yet today, man. I haven't ate or smoked. Which really is, this is about a typical time of when I'll start to want to do something like that. Start off with a little smoke, and then, after a while, I'll probably go get some food. I don't even think I ate yesterday. I'm on this, I'm on a mission, and sometimes you just I get so busy, so busy. Like yesterday, I was busy. Like the only chill time, yeah, I mean, I was busy. I went to the ocean though too. My dog was absolutely itching to go. Hold on one time, real quick. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh yeah, that's that Blue City Diesel. Man, let me tell y'all, if you find some Blue City Diesel, give it a try. Oh, it tastes so wonderful. Mm. It's like a, it's like a fruit, man, or something. It's like mm, almost make my mouth try to want to water up right now, man. Hey, wait, I thought I was supposed to do the opposite. I thought I was supposed to dry you out. No, man, not when you get some good, man. That stuff like. But I'm surviving. I'm happy. I'm surviving. I have a connection with our infinite creator. Life is good. I might be out here, you know, motorhoming around and just doing my thing, but I have a plan in place. I've paid just over $10,000 on my land. I have just under 5K left. So, yeah, man. After I sell this one and then one more, I'm gonna pay it off and have another vehicle to flip. And then at that point, just, bro, the sky's the limit. Like, at that point, I'll have my land paid off. So I'll be like, bro, like, I'm only paying like 350 a month. You know, I try to pay a little extra when I can and stuff. I try to pay like 360, 380. A couple times I've paid like 400. But I think, yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to pay a little bit extra every time, or when I can. which I have been, so that's why it's down a few dollars compared to where it normally would be at. Because I've been, yeah. So yeah, man, I'm just, once I get that land paid off, I want to keep flipping so that I can build a shop. It don't have to be a super expensive build. I'm gonna try to build a shop for as cheap as I can, like get as much help as I can, maybe find some lumber for next to nothing or free, things like that, man. I'm a very resourceful person, so when it comes time to build, man, I'm build as cheap as I can. And not only that, but my plan is to build a shop with living quarters somewhere, probably like probably like a second story. So it's, like yeah, man, the bottom will be a huge shop and the top will be, a little living quarters, man, nice, decent size. I don't need nothing more than that, bro. I want a shop on almost 2.5 acres of land. Bro, I'm in there at that point in time, man. I'm in there. Then I can start to restore because I really wanted to get into classic cars, man. I've been have been there before a little bit. Just a little bit. And then X drama bullshit, man. The reason I'm single. And man, I done lost so much with that whole situation that, man, I'm just like, bro, just never again, bro. Just never, man. Like, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. I went through some crazy shit, man. And so I'm just like, I'm cool with all that, man. I'm focused on being the greatest version of myself possible. You know what I mean? Definitely. It was cool the other day too when I bought this Explorer. I'm like these folk kids, teenagers, whatever, man, it was I heard something about smoking some grass, and their dad or whatever had like kind of something to say about it, like, and I'm like, bro, be thankful that that's all they're doing. If that's the worst thing your kids are doing, bro, be thankful. Seriously. Because I know when I was young, that wasn't the worst thing I was doing as far as like, I wasn't into drugs when I was that age, but you know what I mean? As far as activities and stuff, like, you know what I mean? Like, realistically, smoking weed was like one of the better things I was doing. So that's what I'm trying to say is like, you know what I mean? Because even drinking, man, even drinking is much worse, bro. And I don't care what anybody has to say about that, man. You know how many people die because of drunk driving bullshit, man? You know how many people die over that, bro? I lost a homie to drinking and driving, man. He died, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't drink and drive. Don't drink, period, man. I've been there and done that. Been there, done that. Don't do it, man. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, I done said to the dad, in a friendly way, like, hey, man, literally be thankful that that's all they're doing, bro. You know what time it is. You know what year it is. You know the society we live in, bro. If that's the worst thing they're doing, bro, be thankful. So, you know what I mean? Plant little seeds to people, man, because I know that if my family would have not turned against me just because I was smoking some weed, bro, because, you know, you can do all kinds of other activities and whatnot without them knowing. But that weed, man, it smelled too loud, bro. You walk up in there, bro, and they smell that shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's really hard to hide that, man, you know, and like, you know, I mean, you could, like, I don't know, man, fuck all that, bro. I'm authentic, man. I'm not trying to, you know. Not only that, a lot of different sprays and whatnot, man, won't even fully cover up the smell of that weed, man, like, if it's some good. So, yeah, man, it's just like, anyways, if they would have not turned on me and shit, like, shit, you know, realistically, like, I would have, you know, not went down the road that I did for a while and stuff, you know, like, so, yeah, man, don't turn your back on your fucking kids, bro, because they want to smoke some weed, dude. That's stupid, bro. You're a shitty person if that's what you do, bro. On God, that comes from a child that dealt with it. So, you know what I mean? Damn, bro. That shit made me sad though, cause like, you know what I mean? It's just like, oh, we all just trying to survive. Y'all just trying to survive, man. So you know, I don't hate on people and stuff that drink. I mean, I know it seems like I do and stuff, but it's like, it's just I have been there, bro, and I know some shit that happened when I was there, man, and I need to go buy some new cigarettes here. But it's like, man, it's just not worth it. But anyways, man, I'm rambling on about that, man, just because that came up yesterday. So you know, it was like I was in the right place at the right time. That's what it was. I was in the right place at the right time with the right advice. You know, don't hate on your kid because he's smoking weed, bro. Now, they out doing some way worse shit than that. Yes, don't allow it or whatever. You know, to the best of your, you know, but you can't nitpick at every little thing a person does, bro. Because 9 times out of 10, they're gonna do it anyways. You can beat your head against a wall trying to get somebody to not do something. And the harder you done try to get somebody to not do something, the more likely they're finna do it. So, like I said, that comes from experience. That comes from having a family that was trying to be too strict, man, and it caused some ruckus, yo. You know, like, because somebody who has like a challenge type mentality, like, you know what I mean? Don't challenge me. Don't challenge me. You know what I'm saying? If you challenge me, then you know what I'm saying. Then it's on, and it's a challenge now. So man, you really got to work with some reverse psychology and whatnot. You know what I mean? But anyways, what's up with y'all, man? What's up with y'all? We having a good day here. I'm gonna open up my vent here. I already got one of my other ones open. But yeah, man, I'm getting ready to go. I'm gonna make a video about that too when I'm painting the wheels on that thing, and I might just probably go buy the tail light housing at the parts store because it's only $7 more It's $47 at the parts store. Bam, done. And it's $40 online. So it's like, honestly, I ain't tripping on $7. I'm about to just go get it like that. So that way it's good. It's new. It ain't, it just has a little. That's like, that the wheel paint and a little bit of paint on the face of the hood. Just like, you know, that part. That part's pretty normal for a lot of vehicles. So, you know, especially people that do a lot of highway travel. That's really what that's from, is highway travel. And that's another good thing about the vehicle. It's got 172,000 miles. I think I think based on the way it rides and stuff, man, it's been like a highway rig. So that's good. That's good. So, yeah, and it's a flex fuel. And I don't think that I've ever owned a flex fuel. Now, it don't say that on it, but when you run the plates through an auto parts store, when you run the plates, it comes back as a flex fuel. So, yeah, man, I'm like, damn, bro, that's dope. That's really good. That's really good. Like, like I said, man, when you got this connection with the infinite creator, man, things start to go. You can still go through some shit, but at the same time, if you just keep trying to stay positive and everything, man, it'll eventually start to go your way. So the biggest, okay, I've been up and down. I've had almost $200,000 before. Okay, I've been up and down, and looking back, the reason my life didn't continue to work out when I had the 200,000 is because I, I failed to keep maintain a good, healthy connection with our infinite creator, and all hell broke loose, man. Like, serious. So that was a good lesson, very good lesson that I learned. And it wasn't that I was trying to disconnect. It was just that I made the excuse that a lot of people make about things of, oh, I don't have time. So many people out there say, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. And you know what I mean? Like, I kind of got caught up in that rat race. And that's when life slapped me up. It's like, all right, bet you ain't capable of this. We gonna go ahead and just peel this back, cause, bro, you're not ready for this shit yet. So, you know what I mean? Lesson learned. All right, bet. So, doing this, but I'm on, man. I gotta stay. You know what I mean? It ain't about the money. It's about surviving, and doing things you love doing. Going and being out with nature, and doing things you love doing. That's what you know what I mean? People say they ain't got time. Well, maybe, just maybe, if you ain't got time for anything, just maybe you're not living the life that you were intended to live. because time should belong to us. Time, my time, you know what I'm saying, belongs to me. And so I want to share, you know what I'm saying? Man, time is everything. Like, time is everything and nothing at the same time. But you choose how you spend your time. So, you know what I mean? It's like that's why, man. You know, I don't connect with people too often that are in that rat race mentality of poor me. I can't do this. I can't do that. I don't have time for that. Da, 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 da. Bro, that's a whole ugly mess, dude. Like I said, I've been through a lot of different walks. You know what I mean? I've been through a lot of different. Like I said, I was let's see, how old? like 25. I was like 25-ish when I came up on that, like, basically almost 200 grand, just about, like, you know what I mean? And but yeah, man, yeah, I don't know. That's just one example, you know. And I've been a hustler since way back, since I was like 13. I've been a hustler since I was like 13 years old. But you know, I get burnt out of that. That ain't really what we intended to be here for. I get burnt out of that. If it don't involve doing something you absolutely love, then you get burnt out. So, you know what I mean? That's why I took the biggest risk during COVID. I took the biggest risk, man. They done said stay home and wear a mask, and you know what I mean? I did the exact opposite. Like, literally a whole flip side, exact opposite of that. I was renting an apartment at the time. Unhappy. Super. And yeah, man, and when they said that, man, I'm like, dude, I'm out of here, bro. I don't want this apartment no more. I had 3 cars. I had 3 cars in an apartment. Um, so I sold them, and I got one vehicle, and I had enough money left over in my pocket to go travel for a little bit. It's like, I don't really have a game plan after that or whatever. I'm just gonna roll with it because that's the calling that I'm having. That's what I think I need to be doing. So that's what I went and did. And man, I going from being just unhappy, typical rat race life. Once I went and just, bro, I don't want this apartment. I'd rather freaking stay in my vehicle and travel and do what I want to do. And so then that's what I did. And man, I had so many moments during that. You know, I had some tough times mentally, trying to be like, I'm fucking out here like this. And but then I also kept having extremely enlightening moments where I'd be just chilling by some water somewhere, enjoying the scenery. And all of a sudden, just blitzed out. Yes, like this is Why am I tripping? That's when I started to realize, man, it was a mental thing, bro. I'm like, bro, why am I tripping? Like, dude, I got everything I need. I don't need more than this. I have the freedom to go be where I want to be. And so, you know, I kept being reminded of that and having these really good times of just, all right, like this isn't so bad. This is lit. This is, because I was trying to reconstruct myself from having done rented an apartment and stuff many times, and not just apartments. I had some trailer houses and houses, like all that. So, anyways, looking back at all that, man, none of them times could ever compare to where I'm at now. So people can laugh all they want and whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's for you. Cool, cute. Keep doing it, man, because really, you just unhappy, bro, if that's what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So, me, I now know who I am. Me, I now know why I'm here. And I've tapped in and seen the light. And once that happens, man, it's really just like Tupac said. Once you see the light, it's game over. Man, that's real. That's real, man. That's when you see the greater everything. So yeah, man, I just wanted to share that because that's real. That's real, and that's where I'm at. And this next chapter, once I get this land paid off, oh man, I'm gonna make the best of it, just like I'm trying to do now. So. But I really miss my land. I haven't been out there in a minute, and I really miss it. Definitely, like so. I can't wait to get back out there. And realistically, man, I need to get a flatbed trailer to pull behind this motor home. That's what I need to also, yeah, work on that. I need to get a flatbed trailer so that way I can take off wherever with the vehicle for sale. And not only that, once I get to that, I'm gonna leave a for sale sign in the vehicle I'm selling that's on the trailer and post it online. So you know what I'm saying? Try to make that boom, boom, boom right now. So that way I have the trailer already and the money, and now I can go buy whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times the really, really good deals got to be trailered away. Not all the times. I'm really, persistent into staying on top of the market. Because generally, when I'm looking for something to flip throughout the past and now, generally, once I've already got the first one out the way and I'm on to the second one, that's when the vehicle that I end up finding more times than not was just listed. That's how I got this one. This one was just listed. You got to stay on top of the market, man, if that's what you're doing. And then, boom, there it is. You're like, ah. I had these options and I didn't really want them. I was like, man, no, I'm gonna be more picky. I'm gonna not, no, 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 no. You know what I mean? It takes a strong mind to do this type of shit, man, because you don't want to get fucking fucked over. You know what I mean? You don't want to buy junk. You know, you gotta really know some things. To not end up just being having the experience. Having it be a failure. So, anyways, man, I like to share things that I've learned about just everything in life. So it's DC knowledge and entertainment. Not only that, that's my initials, and man, Ken Block was a huge part of my growing up, man. Especially because I started messing with him when he was with Subaru, and I drove Ford. As soon as he switched to Ford, man, it was just like, yeah, let's get it, boy. And yeah, so that was a huge part of my life, man. And I miss Ken Block. I miss watching his Gymkhana videos and stuff. You know what I mean? Like as far as, yeah, it's sad that there's no more. So, but yeah, man, that's multiple motivations of calculation of what I wanted to do with this channel. So, man, I cannot wait until I'm flipping some hot rods again, and I'm able to make some drift content and stuff like that. Do some smoky burnouts for y'all and stuff, man. Oh boy, man, I've done smoked a whole block out thick before. Thick. Like it was a cul-de-sac or whatever, dead end. And so I started from like the dead end part of it, man, and filled that whole thing in, and then just lightly, very slowly and lightly was easing a little bit more and more off the brake. So I carried that smoke with me, slowly moving. Man, the whole block on fire, bro. Man, if only I would have had that shit on film, bro. That was nuts, dude. People were coming outside yelling at me. And it just made me hit the gas a little harder. Oh man, sorry, but man, yeah, I love just I had some people with me and stuff, and we were having a good time and whatnot, and so I was like, man, check out what this thing can do, y'all. And I was in a police interceptor I had. It was a 2005 P71 that I did a stage 2 intake and a Flowmaster exhaust. Boy, that's all that thing needed, man. I got really lucky, and whatever reason, mine had no speed limiter at all. So that was a very, very, very fast car for what it was. You know what I'm saying? That was a very fast car. I still had a whole nother gear left at 140. Like it was just barely even, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was probably at like under 3,000 RPMs at 140 miles an hour. And no limiter, so bro, that thing would just get it. I swear I hit close to 200. And I was only 19 at the time. I was 19 and doing damn near 200. For for rich folk, that ain't no thing. But for somebody that didn't grow up with money like that and had to make his own and get his own and do his own, you know what I'm saying? Now that was a pretty big deal to me. And not only that, but that same year accomplishing 150-mile-an-hour drift. Whoo, bro! I ain't even gonna lie. Like, that was nuts. Yeah, that was nuts. And I've talked about that before and stuff. But man. Anyways, what's up? What's up with y'all, man? I'm gonna go here in a little minute and get these wheels painted. I gotta go buy some paint for it, and yeah, man, I'm gonna get these wheels painted. And, I might see what I can do about that little spot on the hood. I think I'm gonna try to do something about that too. So then I got then it looks nice, and I still gotta go. I still gotta clean it, the inside. I've already cleaned the outside and the engine, but I got to. The inside's pretty damn clean. It just needs a vacuum, which isn't even that bad. Just needs a little vacuum and just a couple little spots like scrubbed a little bit, but nothing bad at all. It's a clean rig. Like, after I put in just a little bit of, man, this thing gonna be looking good out here. So yeah, and it drives good. It sounds good. 4-wheel drive works good. So I know it just completed a long road trip right before I bought it. So she's solid. Yeah. And man, I'm not even gonna admit, I'm tired today. I haven't been getting really a whole lot of sleep lately. Like, I've been trying and stuff, but like, I don't know, man. It's I need to. To me, it's I sleep better out in nature. I don't sleep as good in town, even though I'm not in a city. You know, I'm in a busy town, so still a lot of traffic, and man, I'm overdue already for some weekend camping. So yeah, man, I gotta get a flatbed trailer. There's just no other, like, I have to get a flatbed trailer so I can pull up behind my motorhome, and then on my motorhome, my trailer, my car, you know, good to go, man. And I can bounce around to wherever. I ain't gotta stay right here or nothing. So, I mean, I still take off and do my own thing and just leave one behind for a little bit. But I don't like, you know, I would like it better definitely if I had a trailer, man. So that's what your boy working on. I'm getting close. I'm getting close to finding a deal on a trailer. Cause I'm trying to, like I say, man, patience. Sometimes you gotta have patience, and then what you're looking for will come. You know what I'm saying? So I'm having some patience with it, because I really only want to spend like $1,000 on it. You know what I mean? I got other. I'm trying to pay off my land, and and so yeah, man. If I could score like around $1,000, I'll go buy that bitch right now. Right now. So yeah, man. If somebody has one out there, man, Me go buy one right now. I still got 500 up in my cash app. Man, 1,300 right here, man. Hey, blessed about that, man. That's some, you know what I'm saying? Shit, bro. I don't even like money, man. But I like survival. I like survival. I like freedom. You know what I mean? I don't want to be, man. Cause I've been through it all, man. I've been out there holding a damn sign. Been out there holding a fucking gas can, dude. Been there recently. Well, not really since I want to say around like Christmas. So yeah, I've been you know, since the new year. In the new year, man, I've been doing better this year. So you know what I mean, and very very thankful for that, man. Because I see people every day with a lot less than me. I see it every day. You know what I mean, and some of them is somewhat happy, and others not so much at all. And you know, not only that, you know, a lot of them is on drugs and shit too. So, man, it's crazy. Just crazy times we're in, man. People freaking dropping dead from fatty and stuff, man. It just blows my mind. It's like we're in 2026. And we got people basically killing themselves off doing drugs. Like, bro, to me that's wild. To me that's like, yo, like society as a whole has not came very bro, we've probably moved backwards. We've moved backwards. We're falling. We're falling. It's, you know what I'm saying? We got it. It has to though. So everything happens for a reason. It has to. So something new can be born. We want something new to be born. Well, like they say, um, you know, out with the old, in with the new. So, you know what I mean? That's just life. And you know, I've been watching some little content from people that I've never seen before and stuff that you know, be talking about having to let things go. The same thing I'm saying, man, having to let things go to really move forward. You know, it's kind of almost back to that reverse psychology a little bit. Yeah, sometimes, you know, you gotta let everything go to be able to start anew. So that's real, y'all. Peace and love, man. Peace and love.